Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vlad and I've been working as an architect for over 10 years. I now own my own interior design studio, and in today's video I invite you to travel with me and study interior design. Today I want to take you to a mountain hotel overlooking Lake Geneva in Switzerland. The idea behind this video is to explore the hotel's room from an interior designer's perspective. I'll point out various interior design elements because I believe that as an interior designer, you should constantly develop your eye for details. The best way to learn interior design is by visiting hotels, as they invest significant amount of money into creating beautiful rooms designed to attract guests. This video isn't just a travel vlog, it's a lesson where we examine different interior details. So, welcome to the room. As you can see, it's spacious and inviting, and of course, the view is the main actor. But let's go and start by looking at the wardrobe. I'll discuss the design and functionality and how it contributes to the overall aesthetic of the room. As you can see, it's a custom-made room, and I really like the color of the wood because dark brown wood always gives a luxurious feeling. On the left side, when you enter the wardrobe, there are standard drawers and open shelves which are functional for storing different pieces of your wardrobe. An interesting addition is the pull-out hanger for pants, which is a clever solution for saving space. There is also a pull-out hanger for ties and belts. On the right side, we have open shelves for items like bags, for example. What caught my eye is the backlighting of the hangers. Instead of traditional backlighting, the light is integrated into the hangers themselves, illuminating the space beautifully. There are two compartments for hanging clothes. It's important to have one compartment for long items and another for shorter items. Underneath the shorter hanging compartment, you can add additional shelves for more storage. I've included the dimensions of this wardrobe, which I measured while I was there for your reference. Now, let's move on to the bathroom. It's quite spacious, and what's really interesting is that there is a button for music and a built-in speaker. It's quite clever since we all love singing in the shower. Next, let's look at the cabinetry. The cabinet is also custom-made, and in the middle there is a hidden trash bin. This is a great idea because a bathroom always needs a trash bin. Additionally, there are two built-in compartments for tissues and a compartment for the hairdryer. This hairdryer compartment is particularly interesting. When designing cabinets, I often recommend to my clients a compartment where the hairdryer or your Dyson can be plugged in with a built-in outlet at the bottom. This keeps all the cords hidden and saves you from having to plug and unplug your device each time you use it. Let's take a closer look at the cabinet's design. On both the right and left sides, there are closed drawers, purely decorative, which covers the base of the sink. I've included the dimension of this cabinet for your reference. One thing I found inconvenient in this bathroom is that the standard sink depth is usually no more than 60 centimeters, but here the sink countertop is 70 centimeters deep. This made it uncomfortable for me to see myself in the mirror while applying makeup or putting in contact lenses. It felt too far away to see fine details, especially since not everyone likes using the magnifying mirrors typically found in hotels. So be careful not to make your bathroom sink deeper than 60 centimeters. I was extremely surprised by the shower. While it's quite common to have benches in showers, I usually design them in rectangular showers. However, here we have a smaller square shower and they managed to incorporate a triangular bench. Despite the limited space, the triangular bench is very small but extremely convenient. I've never used a triangle bench in a rectangular shower in my projects before, but now I definitely plan to incorporate this idea into the future because this is just genius. To give you more details, I even measured the shower. It's a 90 by 90 centimeter shower with the bench having a ratio of 45 to 45 centimeters to the middle of the wall. This innovative use of space is both functional and stylish, and I think it's a great solution for smaller showers. Now, let's examine the bed. I wouldn't say that the design of the bed area is bad, but it didn't amaze me either. It's quite moderate and ordinary, and it probably could have been done more interesting. However, what is interesting is how they have hidden the lamps on the side of the bed. Since the bed frame and headboard are custom made, you can see that the headboard has significant thickness. The lamps emerge from the headboard and all the wires are hidden within it, which is a clever and clean design solution. Let's look at the hanging cupboards near to the bed and examine their functionality. In general, when we design hanging furniture, it is necessary to consider that the load of the walls will be much greater than with standard furniture. Therefore, the walls should be reinforced. If you're working on a construction project with a design plan and you know where the hanging shelf will be, you must provide a strengthening structure behind the plasterboard to support the load. If this reinforcement isn't provided in advance, always pay attention to the size and weight of your hanging furniture to ensure that your wall can support it. If not, the wall might not withstand the weight of the hanging shelf, and it's better to plan freestanding furniture. By the TV, we can also see a similar hanging shelf. It's very large, so the wall must be reinforced from the inside. All the TV cables are neatly hidden within the shelf. Now, let's look at the interesting element I noticed under the desk. Can you see this ventilation grill? Can anyone guess what it is for? Yes, it's for the refrigerator. Fridges always need good ventilation, both at the bottom and at the top. Cold air enters from below, gets heated, and the warm air rises because it's lighter than colder air. Therefore, all fridges need 2 ventilation grills. When integrating furniture around fridges, we must keep this feature in mind. For built-in refrigerators, cabinet makers typically account for this ventilation as part of their design. However, in this example, like in this hotel, when a minibar fridge is placed inside custom furniture, we need to ensure proper ventilation. This minibar fridge isn't a built-in model, so it requires 2 ventilation grills, as we can see here. The air enters from the back and exits at the top, ensuring proper airflow. Now, let's move on to the desk. There is a hidden makeup mirror here, but I really don't approve of its placement because the person's face is against the natural light, making it very inconvenient for applying makeup. Let's look at the lighting strip. You can see the traces of the light strip. Let me explain how an LED strip works. Each LED strip has many individual light diodes attached to it, and they shine light. To make the strip look like a continuous line of light instead of many small individual lights, a plastic cover is placed over these tiny little points. This plastic cover diffuses the light, so instead of seeing separate points, you see a smooth, continuous strip of light. This creates a more professional and aesthetically pleasing look. Now, let's talk a bit about the ventilation in this room. We can have a standard air conditioner mounted onto the wall, or a more expensive solution, which is a ceiling-mounted air conditioner. To implement this, we lower the ceiling by about 30 to 40 centimeters to conceal the indoor unit of the air conditioner. This way, the room's occupant only sees the grill and not the unit itself. Well, this is a more expensive version, of course, but it looks more aesthetically pleasant. Another design element I incorporate into all of my projects, which is beautifully represented in this room, is hiding the curtain railings behind the ceiling cornice. This way, from the outside, you don't see the functional part, the curtain railings, but instead, the curtains appear to float from the ceiling, creating a seamless and elegant look. I always ensure there is a proper distance between the window and the cornice. In my projects, I typically leave about 20 centimeters for this purpose. Well, I think I summarized all interesting design elements in this room. I am extremely grateful for the opportunity to travel and learn from different hotels. Switzerland is known for its great hotels and hotel industry. It's truly fortunate and a very interesting way to gain knowledge. Here is a glimpse of a lobby. The hotel offers lake views from all its spaces. Architecturally, achieving this required long, windowless hallways. Here's a diagram to illustrate how it functions. As I mentioned earlier, it's a mountain hotel with the back of the hotel carved into the mountain. This design ensures every room in the hotel enjoys stunning views of the beautiful landscape and Lake Geneva. The entire reception area features these intriguing rhinestones strung together on thin wire and discreetly attached to the ceiling. They frame the spotlights, echoing their curved shape. Additionally, I noticed and appreciated that the wood tone throughout the entire hotel, including our room and the reception, remains consistent. I hope you found this video interesting and insightful. Let me know in the comments what you think of this format. I will link the hotel Le Mirador Resort and Spa in the description below. Additionally, I have a special gift prepared for you. For everyone who follows me on Instagram and sends me a direct message with the word Vanity Design, I will send a plan and elevations with all relevant dimensions of a bathroom from one of my projects. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. It greatly supports my channel and encourages me to create more content like this. Bye bye!